All right, so we back. Look, I appreciate y'all even checking in, tuning me. If you made it this far, you know what I'm saying, look, drop a like on this, you know what I'm saying, sub up. All right, so boom. This right here is how to film yourself. I'm starting with how to film yourself without even doing the camera right now, okay? Here's the thing about filming yourself. You have to be yourself, first of all. You can't be someone else. I'm not trying to sit up here and tell you to be someone else. I don't want you to watch my content and think that I want you to copy someone. You don't have to do it like me. Just take notes and then, apply them to however you want to do your stuff. This is what we're doing. We in here. Don't think you can't mess up. You can always cut it up and edit it. I'm gonna tell you just like this. You're starting out filming yourself and you don't know what you're doing. Just get on camera. Put your camera in front of you. Put your phone. You have to get on camera. You have to get past that. Start with the phone. Put the phone in front of you and just start talking like you're having a regular conversation with anybody. Can't promise you it's gonna come out great. It's gonna get bad, but it might be terrible. But guess what? You just keep doing it and keep doing it. You can just edit all the bad parts out and cut it down and put it up. You do that, I promise you'll have something that makes sense. Start with like a 15-second video, 20-second video, 30-second video, something like that. Start with something small. You gotta take small steps to get this. You know what I mean? Look, that's what we're doing. So that's the first step to filming yourself. You have to get outside your comfort zone and just start filming yourself. You know what I mean? I can show you all the techniques, which I'm gonna show you that, but the first step to filming yourself is actually getting outside your comfort zone and talking to this camera. You know what I'm saying? Once that camera comes on, sometimes people just turn into like a fake person. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be yourself and you gotta be able to just let it come off. Look, you got it. I'm about to take this hoodie off real quick because it got hot in here, all these lights on. If you made this far, you show me some love, you know what I'm saying? Say it's all love in the comments, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get right into it, boom. So this is gonna be your filming setup. And you position your camera wherever you want it to be first. You want to have that directly on you, on the side or whatever, but you really usually want to have it like directly in front of you, right? And if you want to put your light at your left side, once again, we went over this in the lighting tutorial, but yeah, go to your left side, go to your, right side with the fill. And the backlights are gonna, be behind you. With the ring light, you want to sit it right in front of you, right? Right in front of you. It'll be the key and the fill, right? With the Godox, you would want to put it kind of like a 90-degree angle over your head. Make sure your lights are set to daylight balance, you know what I mean? So you don't want it to look like yellow, green, or any color, crazy colors. Daylight balance is 5600 Kelvin. That's gonna make you look the best and the most natural you. You look best in the daylight usually, you know what I'm saying? The sunlight. Outside, it will apply a little bit differently, you know what I'm saying? You probably won't have light, so you'll just use natural light, and you probably go to a shaded area, okay? The best days to shoot are cloudy days. If it's a blasted sunny day, you either want to go earlier in the day or go later in the day, okay? Now, if you can't do that, if it's just blasted sunny, just go over in a shaded area, try to shoot in the shade, okay? It could be a nice sunny day, but just go in the shade. Do not shoot out in the sun because typically it just doesn't look good. It's gonna look blown out. Your stuff can look overexposed. It don't matter how you set your camera. It looks crazy. And just make sure your phone is like sturdy on a tripod, one like this, or if you have a more sturdier tripod, whatever, you know what I mean? You just want to, if it's windy, you got to think about stuff like that in your environment. Camera, tripod, lighting, those are the three essentials you're gonna need. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you had the mic, it'd be good if you're outside. But if you're just doing like lifestyle, daily life stuff, you probably won't even be using it, and you might do some B-roll shots, kind of like some pickup shots or whatever. Run and gun. You know what I mean? You out in the store or something like that. You might put your phone on the tripod. You put your phone wherever you can put it at. Shoot it like that. You know what I mean? And then you'll probably go back and do a voiceover over it, so it won't really matter. You know what I mean? All right, so boom. Camera settings. These recommendations are for an iPhone 13 or higher. Anything older than an iPhone 13, you can use this app right here. You can get the cinematic look for any cameras. So boom, here go your camera settings. We're gonna put it on cinematic mode, 24 frames per second or 30 frames per second, okay? That's for your talking headshots or just regular. If you want to just look regular, you know what I mean? If you don't want to be slow motion. If you want to be slow motion, you can go 60 frames or higher. You're gonna take your F to 2.0. You don't have to go lower, but if you have LEDs like this, you definitely want to have your F at 2.0. If you're outside, if you're in a shaded area or something like that, you kind of probably, wherever you at, you probably want to take it to 2.0. That's what's going to give you the most depth of field, okay? Take your exposure down, that's going to be up to you, you know what I mean? Like, you can adjust it as far as you want. You have to think about that as far as if you're outside or not. But if you're inside and you have a studio lights or whatever, regular lights, stuff like that, if you want to use the daylight from outside, inside, take it to 2.0, then take your exposure to 1.0 or maybe less, you know what I mean? This will be a moody, more of a cinematic look, you know what I mean? You can add some extra lights in there, or something like that. This is a practical light, you know what I mean? You can put like a lamp, some candles, something like that. You can have like some fake accent lighting like this, like look, change the color on it or something like that. Let's change it to something like a green or a blue or something. I just throw it back here. Boom. You got a little bit of an accent going on there. You can even use the LEDs for this. Say you don't have the biggest area to work with. Okay, well, this is what you can use. Boom, and you just start talking to the camera. You can go just like this. This is literally a setup right here. Or honestly, I'm gonna be really honest, this is how the look will go for me. We're doing this all raw. Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming just like this. This is how I'm coming. I'm having fun, man. I'm genuinely having fun doing this. I would take my actual or the ring light too. I put up. I just didn't want to move it. And this would be more of a setup I would do. You see, it's on the third. This is closer to more of a setup I would do. And then I would also probably add a different color light back there, not even the blue. I probably do like that. Looks fine for me. Very, very subtle. Come back a little bit. That's a look. This is a look right here. You can go for something like this. This is kind of like, very dramatic, but boom. Your light source coming from right here. If you don't want the super cinematic look, or if you just want it to look, pretty decent, make sure it's like a 90-degree angle over your face, right? I'm kind of looking at both of the. I'm looking at my monitor. And I'm looking at this is in a weird spot. I don't. It's not my typical setup, but drop a light just for this because I done messed my whole setup just for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is more of a cinematic setup. You don't have like a huge space to work with. This is something you can do. Let me focus this right here. Boom. That's my setup right there. Look, I got a whole setup. Look, I'm good to go with that. You know what I mean? You got the lights going. Look, boom, you in there. You know what I'm saying? A little quick setup. You know what I mean? You put it, on your tripod, boom, you're ready to go. You got your light source, you got your tripod. So your light can be that. Or once again, you got this. You can put the fill on the other side. Boom, that's your look right there. And right here, we're just doing basically like some multiple takes. You know what I mean? It's okay to mess up, so you can always mess up. It's easy you can easily mess up. It's no big deal. It is what it is. I'm out, so you're gonna hear this like this in different spots. But either way, I'm doing multiple takes. I just want to come on and say I appreciate everyone for even following. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hoping you actually using the content that I'm putting out. You know what I'm saying? As far as the tips and anything, I was really see I'm messing up. I'm hoping you actually using the tips and everything that I'm giving to you. This video right here is actually a part of the course that I'm dropping on my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned, for real. I just wanted to give out something to the people, you know what I'm saying, for actually, messing with me, you know what I mean? I ain't able to get through this right now because I got so much other stuff on my mind. I just want to say I appreciate y'all and bless up. Let's keep going, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep on making content, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this is what I do. I want you to post your content, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what else y'all want from me, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm out. I can't think of nothing else to say right now. But this right here is basically like you're doing takes. If you're messing up, it's fine, you know what I mean? Because, actually, I'm gonna stop that. Like, if you're doing takes and you're messing up, it's fine because it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? Like, if you mess up a few times, stop, get back into it. Like, nobody's perfect. You can cut it out, you just edit it out. Ain't no big deal, you know what I mean? Just do multiple takes and piece it up together. What you're seeing from someone, let me record this by the way. What you're seeing from someone if they're actually filming, once they have the edit, that's the full edit. That's the finished version of it. You know what I mean? That's probably the best version of something. So you can't think that whatever you do the first time you do it the first time, or how it comes out is gonna be good. It's not. It's just not gonna work like that usually. You know what I mean? All right. So just to elaborate a little bit, at one point up here, I said I was doing multiple takes. Just to make it clear, doing a take would be if you actually stop filming. So you did one take and then you'll start filming again. That'd be your second take, right? But it'll be on the same scene or whatever, right? In my case, I kind of do it a little bit differently, right? Like I know how to do it as far as the film, but I do it differently for myself because I'm gonna be editing it, right? I do multiple tries in one take just because I don't have a script or anything. If you have a script, you want to have it organized. But in my case, I'm just, freestyling. I'm doing multiple tries within a take, if that makes any sense. But you would just cut that up into multiple takes. You get what I'm trying to say? So I'm going to cut the takes up once I edit. And you'll see that in the next portion. But in your case, if you're actually doing a script or if you want to break it down the way I'm doing it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you don't got to do it the way I'm doing it, but that's how I'm doing it. Either way, it's basically doing multiple tries in one take. Or you can just cut the camera and then go into another take. Okay, boom. You know what I'm saying? One. Okay, boom. Take two. Boom. It's the same scene though. You know what I'm saying? Also, I'm actually doing batch recording in this scene right here. These are actually different episodes of different short form content that I've made. This is a great way to get a lot of content in one sitting. You could have at least, 5 to 10 things listed out that you actually want to go over, whether you have a script or not, and just kind of like knock them out. Don't burn yourself out, but this is a way to do it. You know what I mean? It is what it is, all right? If you're following me, you know what I'm saying, drop a like on that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm doing this to show people that if you're too anxious to get on camera and everything, try to get outside your comfort zone. I have social anxiety, so I'm doing this. This is something I do, you know what I mean? To just get it off, you know what I mean? And I'm probably not in that camera. But either way, look, you don't have to have the perfect camera setup. You just have to have that energy and actually, be yourself. It is what it is. I'm out. It is what it is. I'm out. And you see I'm doing multiple takes like that. It is what it is. I'm out. Then I cut the best one. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to come on and say I appreciate everyone. I hope you're actually using the tips and everything. This video right here is actually a part of the course. Now, I just wanted to give out something to the people, you know what I'm saying, but actually, you know, messing with me, you know what I mean? I just want to say I appreciate y'all and bless up. Let's keep going, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep on making content, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this is what I do. I want you to post your content, saying, let me know what else y'all want from me, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm out.
We'll go ahead and get into the next part, you know, which is going to be editing. A lot of people don't like to edit, but I love editing, you know what I'm saying? So let's get it. It is what it is. I'm out.